And we're back, guys. Tennis in a minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. Welcome to the fastest minute in tennis. Katie Bolter, the Brit, was in a battle today with Brenda Favirtova. She was down a break in the first set. She had to break back, force a tie break, and she was down a mini break in the tie break, had to break back again. And Brenda Favirtova would run out of gas. Not literally, but it was hot heat wave, ladies and gentlemen. She could not continue. She would retire, and it was just uncomfortable. Not only was it raining, it was hot and humid, and Brenda said she had enough. Listen, she's got the next 15 to 20 years to dominate the tour. Just not now, but something needs to be done about these temperatures here in Miami. It's hot and humid. We'll get back to that in a moment. Diane Perry, the French woman, bonjour, comment allez-vous, taking on Beatrice Haddad. Now, Beatrice is loved. She had a cheering section on wheels that just followed her to this match here, and they helped her get through it because she was down a set. She had to come back and earn it. That's right. She earned this victory, and the crowd went wild. Beatrice Haddad prevails. Now, we talked about the heat wave. Mateo, yes, guys, passed out. He had to call the physio. They came over. They gave him fluids and I think some Advil or something. And then he got back up and he went back out there. Remember last weekend, I talked about how he had to go down to the challenger level in Phoenix and get it in the mud. Now, he made the championship match. And that brings me back to Venus. Well, it was funny here in the tiebreak. He would go up huge in the tiebreak and then sprint over to his bench. I'm like, where was that energy at all match? But that was an easy lock to get him coming through that draw there. Yeah, he was an underdog in a lot of those matches. But that brings me back to Venus Williams. Look, if she wants to be a tour player, I think the wild cards are going to run out soon. And she's got to go down to the lower level, win some matches, get her ranking up, and prove that she wants to be on tour. Look, she's number 5 on my all-time great list. But right now, I just feel it's time. I think this is her last year, and I think she's going to have a beautiful send-off at either Wimbledon or the U.S. Open. But look at Mateo. He's coming back from injury. He went down to the challenger level because he knows he needs to find his form. Venus she's just getting wild cards playing some of the top-tier young talent, and she's losing. But let's get back to tennis in a minute and the quick rundown here at the Miami Open. Serenko and Menin. Now, I told you guys to take Greece, and she surely came through today. She looked good. Shot maker, getting balls back, but Serenko, I just felt the humid temperature. She didn't want to play when it's that hot, guys. If it's not necessarily the most important thing you need in terms of your rankings, your paycheck, a lot of players are just going to say the heck with it. And what about Elena Rybakina taking on Caroline Wozniacki? Listen, I told you, I don't know if Woz is hurt or not, but we're rolling with the hard-hitting Ukraine on this one. And we just saw Woz run out of gas. She was up a set and a break and could not hold on. It was 5-3 up a set, and she ran out of gas. She gave it all she had. Look, Woz is one of my favorite players, but I don't know. Should she be joining Venus Williams and calling it a career? Look, play as long as you want, but today she ran out of gas, and that was tough to see. What about Big Mama Asta, Elena Ostapenko, taking on Laura Siegemund? Now, Laura Siegemund put up a fight. That's right. Ostapenko had a chance to end this first set 6-3. She had the advantage, but Laura taking her sweet time, and a lot of the fans were complaining that Laura should have got a violation. Didn't matter. Elena Ostapenko got the victory anyway, and that was Laura there, wrapped up, just giving it all she had, and again, using all of the service clock. It was funny seeing Elena Ostapenko just scream at her camp, even though she was winning. What about Dasha taking on from the hard-hitting Ukraine, Diana Yastremska? Now, this was a seesaw battle back and forth. Dasha getting balls back, extending the rallies, with the power of Diana just too much, and she just blasted little Dasha right off of the court. That was tough. Little Peyton Stearns, NCAA champion, the first female to win a college championship for the University of Texas, but taking on a veteran here. Vika came out guns blazing with the headband gang in the building, and Vika would get the victory, just taking Peyton Stearns to school. And what about Elena Rybakina? She's so cool and just collected. You never see her frustrated. Down a set to Clara Tauson, and Elena Rybakina would come back and win that match. How about Taylor Townsend on the day, taking out Elisa Mertens? That was a very, very good win. Coco and Pegula loses to Kruger and Sloane Stevens. That court was packed. The line to get in there literally wrapped around the building, and Coco and Pegula eliminated. Unbelievable. An amazing day at the Miami Open. And again, Elena Rybakina, she would come through down a set to the hard-hitting Clara Tauson, just proving that she's just too much, too consistent, too focused. And look, whenever she needs, I think Elena Rybakina is the best when it comes to end match adjustments. She can lose a set and you can still feel comfortable that she'll make the adjustments to win the match. She goes to her camp, she gets the answers, and it was just a beautiful job to see Elena Rybakina come back and win this match. A lot of great matches today, guys. We'll get you caught up tomorrow. Tennis in a Minute. Like the video, show some love. Stay tuned for more free predictions, and we'll be right back. Have a good night.